Hello there. Hi. Welcome in. Welcome back. Welcome to this, the 20th of February, 2026. Hopefully you're doing well today. We are a little late. A little bit more than a little. We're about an hour late. But we are here. And we are going to be starting our playthrough of... or continuing, I guess, technically. We started this back like over a year ago. I never got to it, but the Clock Tower series. So there you go. We're going to be starting with Clock Tower Rewind, which is a port plus of the original Clock Tower that was released on the Super Famicom. Never came to the US. Now it's in the US as a port plus done by I can't remember Limited Run. So there you go. So we're gonna be playing the PC version. They did release, I think, a Switch version and maybe like a PS4 or whatever version. But it is on PC. If you can get it on Steam. I do actually have the. I don't have it. Maybe I'll bring it down during our playthrough. I do have the whole like collector thing for it. Just thinking about this series, excited to see you play. Yeah, we've actually played through this one before. We've gotten, I think, like 3 endings. We'll try to get an ending we don't have. And then after we do that one, we'll be moving on to Clock Tower 2. If you've ever seen our follower notification, it's actually from Clock Tower 2. We got through most of Clock Tower 2, however... we got the false finish. The false finish does lock you out of the actual end of the game, which, of course, I didn't know because it was the first playthrough. So we will try to not interact with the item that gives you the false finish when we get to this game, so we can actually get to the end of this game. Once we complete that one, we will be moving on to Clock Tower PS1, which is actually the sequel to the first game. So the thing called Clock Tower 2, not really a sequel. This game here is more of the sequel to the original game. And then finally, the last Clock Tower game will be Clock Tower 3 on PS2. So we will be playing through that series, and then there will be something after that that I think will be fun and maybe a little silly, but we'll talk about that when we get there. Hey Boyd, how you doing today? Just thinking about the series, but yes, you can play again. You can play the one we're going to play today if you want to see the original Clock Tower game. It is on Steam. I'm not sure if it's on GOG. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be, but who knows. I think it's also on Switch. I don't know if it's digitally on Switch, but you can probably find physical copies for the Switch and maybe other consoles. How am I feeling today? I'm feeling all right. I had to take care of some stuff before stream, and that's why I'm a little bit late today. But yeah, so we're gonna get into some Clock Tower. This first game shouldn't take super long. So the plan is I'll try to get a different ending. I'm gonna try to get the top ending, which is like S or A. Ending. We'll probably not get lucky enough to do that because I have not played Clock Tower enough to get the good endings. So we'll probably end up with like B or something. But also where things are in the mansion are randomly generated. So it's up to the mansion whether it wants to help us out and give us the items that we need quick enough. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know enough about it to be able to do that stuff consistently, obviously. And then if we finish it up quick enough, we might do the second chapter or story mission of Labyrinthine. We did the first one last night after we finished Mouthwashing, so we'll probably do the second one today. I'm very curious what else that game wants to kind of explain to us, because I felt like it kind of gave us the like kind of gist of it within the tutorial, and then like the second part like introduced like a different puzzle type, but didn't really introduce much else. It didn't really even kind of like we met a monster. We met a monster in the first chapter, but it seems like the game wants you to discover monster mechanics through failure, which is interesting. Because like we ran into the monster, he kind of stood there, so I kind of like walked up to him and died, obviously. But then we found out if we just like kind of stand still, he kind of just walks off. So. So I'm interested to see if the second mission will introduce a different monster, and if the game is intending for us to like learn the monsters through like just failure kind of thing. So, but that's if we have time, which I think we should. Again, Clock Tower. This was a Super Nintendo game essentially. It was a Super Famicom was the equivalent, North American equivalent, or the Japanese equivalent to the North American Super Nintendo. So this game fit on a cartridge, and a lot of those games were not very long. So I don't remember how long it took us to get through it the first time, but I don't think it'll take the whole stream. But yeah. Case file those pieces of paper that give hints about the mechanics from the. I forgot if they're in the chapters. I feel like they should be. Yeah, I didn't. So I saw like there was things that were talking about that the statues were weird, but they didn't really say anything about the monster itself. Like they were like, whoever's walking around in the hedge maze, stop doing that. It's creepy. Like that was kind of the notes, but I don't think anything mentioned distinctly like what the monster's mechanics were. We did see like the statues like look at us and light up the same way that the creature did, but yeah, I don't know. We're not super far in. We did the tutorial, we did the first chapter, and that was kind of it. So, but anyways, let's go ahead and turn off our music and get into Clock Tower Rewind. Make sure everything's working. Looks like it is. Alright, switch over here. And play. Also, for this remake, that is very loud. That is very loud. Jesus Christ. If you've not seen or heard this game, which you're hearing it very loud and clear right now, Jesus Christ. This intro, I'll let this play if you've not heard this. This intro is actually new. It was performed just for Clocktower Rewind, and this voice, if you know survival horror, might sound familiar. Alright, so Sharp Laughter, I'm not sure if it's going to get copyrighted claimed, but if you did not know, that is, I think it's Mary Elizabeth McGlynn is her name. That is the same artist that does music for the Silent Hill games. So, very good song, but that was... the animated sequence and the song were done specifically for Clocktower Rewind. There's a lot of good stuff that they added for this. But, yeah, so you can play this as the original or the Rewind. This is interesting. Content restored from the first Fear edition. If you don't know what that is, give me just a second. First Fear is the PlayStation 1 edition of the game. There were some scenes and stuff they added in the PlayStation. This is still Japanese only, unfortunately. But as you can see from the back there, that is in Japanese. But this actually added cutscenes and stuff that were not in the original Super Nintendo version. So that's another good thing about the Rewind, is not only does it have the stuff from the Super Nintendo version, it actually added some of the cutscenes and stuff from the PlayStation 1 version. So, if you're wondering why I'm selling you on this, is this game technically was survival horror before Resident Evil. This game came out a year before Resident Evil. The only difference is this never made it to North America, whereas Resident Evil did. Which is why, of course, it's more well known. The first North American game we got was this one. Well, technically, arguably, it would have been this one, but in the main storyline, would have been this one, because this is actually the sequel to the one that we're about to play. This one actually does feature Jennifer, who's the character we're going to play in this game. This one barely has anything to do with this story. It has the totem and stuff that we'll see, but so this one we got, and then we got that one, and then we got Clocktower 3. So we really just didn't get this one. So we are going to play the Rewind one just for the extra cutscenes and stuff like that. Which one starts at the news station? That is PS1. That is the one that is a sequel to this one. Clock Tower 2 is the one you start you're with your like adoptive family. This is the one with Bates. This is the one that's my follower sound here. I'll play the following sound. Hold on. Let me do this. So I can show this off. Go to my follower sound so that I can play this for you guys. So if you've ever seen someone follow the channel, where's it at? You might have heard our alerts go off. There it is.
You're crazy.
That's actually from Clock Tower 2. So that is Bates kicking Stephanie in the face. Which if you look at this cover here, you'll see a purple version of Alyssa there. That is Bates kicking a possessed. So it's Bates possesses Alyssa to do certain things. That is Bates in purple. Stephanie is a child that's possessed because of an idol that's in the house. And that's his voice saying "you're crazy" when he's talking to one of the adults. We'll see that. We'll see that when we get to 2. But our sound is actually from Clock Tower 2. But anyways, let's get into this. New game. I do not want to move the cursor that way. Am I going to have to move the cursor with that? Q and E to move right and left. Am I really going to have to use... I can't use the mouse to move the cursor? Shift to stop. F to confirm. Okay. G to panic. Space is item. Okay. Alright. Turn it back up just a little bit. Clock Tower. And again, we don't have any of the endings. Stereo's fine. Game start. It was September when Jennifer and her friends, who are all raised in Granite Orphanage, received an offer to be adopted. This is how it all started. Laura, hurry up. It's going to be sundown before we get to the house. Miss Mary? What is it? The house we're going to live in from now on. Do you know what it's like? This is the 5th time since last night you've asked me that question. You don't need to worry. It's a very lovely house. I think we can see it from here. There it is. Alright. This house is so big. It is. It really is. I can't believe this. It's only the main hall. I'm going to say hello to the owner of the house. You girls wait for me here. Alright, okay, we can't use the mouse, but my mouse sensitivity is far too high for this game. Okay, that should be good. Alright. I believe I gotta talk to everybody and then I can leave. Hey, Anne. I wonder what kind of person Mr. Barrows is. Right? Yeah. Well. What? It makes me feel uncomfortable. Yeah. Just you wait. I don't think I'll like it here. Lottie, you are such a worrywart. And I think that should trigger... Oh, do I have to talk to everybody twice? Is that what it is? She's taking too long. Should I go check on her? Nah, it's fine. I'll do that. There we go. Came from the main hall. Where is everybody? Hey, stop teasing me. Alright, is this... Okay, we don't get... Okay. Okay, so there's Hole. I remember that the manor is randomly generated, so where things are changes each time you play. So there's certain areas that you have to look for, certain items you have to look for, but where they're placed and what happens can change. Okay, so we need... Wonder where the switch is. Switch is right there. We gotta check this box, because there should be a key we need in here. If the key's not here, that means it's in the nest. It's empty. Of course it's in the nest. Now, the reason I didn't rush to the scream is because if you do potentially... there is a death. I don't know if it's an avoidable death. What's this? That is the Barrows brothers. Blanket rest on the bed. Parrot. There's an achievement to Yep, there it is. There's an achievement to defeat the parrot. And you do that by wrapping him up in the blanket. That is not needed for any of the endings, I don't believe, but I did not have that achievement, so grab that achievement while we're exploring the house. But so interesting thing. Different versions of the game have different versions of this fog, which is kind of interesting. Okay. Does this trigger Scissorman? Is this going to be our first instance of Scissorman? I don't need to use it right now. Alright. Do we see Scissorman? Laura. Yes, okay. Does that count as Laura dying, though? Technically, I could go back and hide underneath the beds, but I should be able to go here. Oh, okay. This is this hole. Alright, Scissorman. Dig this, fool. That's right. Get shoveled. Alright. This kitchen? Ah, it's the kitchen. Alright, we're gonna rest in kitchen. I'm gonna turn the light on because we need the light. So we're gonna sit here for a second. So the game does have a health system. You can see it down in the bottom left. Our portrait is yellow. If we wait long enough, Jennifer should sit. How do I get her to? Okay, using the keyboard sucks, dude. Just click. You stand still? Oh, right click makes her stop. Okay. I need her to kneel down. There you go. You can take a breather. It heals you. I don't know how long you have to do that for. Alright, gotta check the fridge. We need the meat. I don't think the meat is in this fridge. I think it's in that one. Okay, maybe it is. There's ham in the fridge. You obtain ham. We've obtained ham! We've got it, everybody. We got the ham. Where's some bottled drinks? Alright. I guess that means... Did we see Laura's death? Does that mess up our ending? There's something shiny in there. Okay. We need the pesticide for that. Okay. No, Scissor Man. Alright, let's take a breather again. I think we need to climb up here. Okay. That's the take a breather achievement. Believe it or not, we beat the game without me ever having to do that before. Don't work, you want to play Minecraft? Nice. Oh, we need to... We don't have the car key. By the way, there's an ending where you just get the car key, which I believe is just in the trunk of this car, and then you use it and you just drive off. You just leave. That's just an ending. It's actually how you any percent this game. You just... I believe it's... If you go right here... There's a key. Yep. It's a car key. You put the car key in your pocket. Yeah. If you just use the car key, it's like, are you sure you want to leave your friends behind? You use it again, you just leave. So if you want to speedrun the game, that's literally what you do. You just run left, use the car key as quick as you can, and you leave. You too could be a speedrunner. No, I'm kidding. I'm only half kidding. That's legitimately how you do the car ending. Okay, so we know what's in there. I don't think we can go in here. I believe this door is locked. Yep. It's locked. Okay. Yep, I know you were over there. You thought you were gonna get me, didn't you, Scissor Man? Okay. We don't know what rooms we have. Okay, coming from outside. We don't want to see outside. Oop, not the trip. We don't want to see outside. Door is locked. Ah, crap. We're gonna have to fight Scissor Man. Then we trip over him. Nice. We don't want to look outside. So whenever you hear screams, there is ways of saving your friends. But they're dependent on not going to where the screams are. So I might have screwed up our ending by seeing Laura in the shower, hanging there. But again, I have not played this enough. Also, I think there's a thing where you can only use every hiding spot once. If we go back in here and try to hide here again, I think Scissor Man stabs through the bed and kills you. Alright, we have literally just ham. We need a whole bunch of items, dude. Like, we are very much behind. But I do believe the scream outside, if I remember correctly, is the person in the pool, which we do not want to see. But again, I might have messed it up by... Okay, I don't think there's any reason for us to go back this way. I think we need to go upstairs in that main hall. I'm gonna rest here. Take a breather. Okay. Gonna move on. We need to go up the stairs. By the way, all of these games are point and click. There was a PlayStation, like an ASCII mouse, that you could buy for the PlayStation 1 for the Clock Tower games. Um, so locked, huh? Locked, right? Okay. Is this where the bird's nest is? Yeah, this should be. This should be bird's nest. Okay. Looks like a bird's nest. So there's two things you can do here. You can either poke the bird's nest or you can climb and get the key out of it. I can never remember. Like, by poking, you get the bird. There's a key. Found the key in the clutter. You put the west building key in your pocket. Like, technically, the birds save you in the end. But I don't remember what happens if you don't let the birds save you. Oh god. Okay, this is a hiding spot. We need to set up this hiding spot. Shelf is damaged all over. Is there anything else in here? Some broken dishes in there. Looks like it hasn't been used. There's rope. We need the rope. Yep. You've obtained a rope. What is this? Is this soda? What is this? Nothing in here. What is this? Pesticide. Ah. We got rope and pesticide in this room. Interesting. Okay, so that's... Okay, so we can go back down to the kitchen. We also have west building key. Light switch is broken. Okay, so let's go use pesticide because we need the key out of the kitchen. Is he gonna crash through the ceiling here? We need to... As soon as we get to the bottom of the stairs, we need to stop. And rest. Because we can't fight him at orange. I think you can only fight him at yellow. That's our terror, by the way. If you didn't know, that's the survival horror part of the game. If your terror is too high, you can't fight Scissorman. He'll just kill you. We should have the key for that door now. But I need to go... Is this the kitchen? What is this room? This is the kitchen, okay. And car key, rope, pesticide. Use pesticide on that. We sprayed the pesticide. There's a key at the bottom. You put the gold key in your pocket. Okay. Alright. Gold key. I don't know what that's for, but I'm guessing we'll need it. Alright, let's check. I don't think it auto-uses keys. I think we have to figure out... Okay. This should be West Building key, I believe. Oh. I guess not. Wait, it said we put that in our pocket. Why do we only have one key? Okay, I guess not. Interesting. I guess if we have the key for the door, it will use it automatically. Is there a door over here? There's not. Okay. Okay, this is the West Building key. Good. Yep, I was like, say great. As soon as we step in here, Scissorman's gonna show up. We need to go down. If we stay up there, there's a possibility that we run into a gap that we can't cross. So... Oh crap, not this room. This is not a room that we can hide in. We need the item from this room, but there's nothing we can hide in, so we're gonna have to fight him. Get off me, scissor dork. Okay, so there's an item in that room we need. It might be idle. Okay, this is where we're at. Good. We know where we're at now. I can go this way. I think I can hide up here. I guess maybe I can't. thought I could hide up here. Well, I guess I'm dead. That's unfortunate. Dead end. Huh. Thought I could hide there. Alright. Continue. I don't remember where this would continue us. Okay, yeah, continues us here. Yeah, we still got those items. Alright. If you're wondering, yes, there is a continue system. No, you don't have to reset. Oh. But he's still chasing us. But we got to yellow, so... Actually, we got to blue, so that means I can just fight this goober and run away again. Get shoved. And then trip over him. I don't remember where the hiding spots are. I know... If this is the bathroom, technically you can hide in the bathroom by closing the door, I think. Yeah, you lock the door. Oh, maybe not. Oh. I remembered you could lock the door, but I guess that doesn't work. Man, it's been a long time. I tried to click on, like, the bathtub and stuff, and it didn't work. Oh, that just gets you killed instantly. Interesting. Huh. It doesn't even give you a chance to fight back there. Huh. I wonder if if you stand still, maybe? Ah, that's what was happening. I was moving away from the door, and he heard our footsteps. Okay, I was like, I know you can hide here. I know that's a thing. Okay, not in the shower anymore. He just can't move when he walks in. That's what it is. Okay. Like I said, it's been a very long time since we haven't played this since like a couple years ago, and even then it's been a long time since I've okay, that's the parrot. Can I grab the parrot? Okay, no, I can't. This is the living room, right? You son of a gun. Floor's cracking on. Looks like it could collapse at any moment. Oh, well, that's not good. Oh, he killed me at the time. Huh. That's weird. I was spamming the button like I did before. Guess I didn't hit it fast enough. Man, we are struggling. Yeah, I think if we hide it underneath the bed again, he's gonna stab us. So I think you can only use one hiding spot, or a hiding spot every, like, once. So, like, if I do this again... Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's only if he sees you then. Okay. Man, he is being aggressive. All right. Can you go through the store, please? Does this lead us outside? Can we go through here? I don't want to look outside. Huh? Something stuck behind the door. Okay. We need to get to the middle area, because that's where we feed the guy in the cage the meat. Which I think is required for one of the endings. Okay, we know there's an item in here. Hey, Leave, how you doing today? The dagger is glowing faintly. You obtain bronze dagger. Okay, yep. That's the zombie. I'm doing alright. Just dealing with Scissor Man and his aggressive friends. Do I have to stab the zombie with a dagger? I don't remember. I need that key. run over here a little bit. No, don't leave! Dang it. I hit the button to stop and she didn't stop. I was trying to get to my inventory, but it's not. Oh, I gotta use. I forget I have to use the. I gotta use the arrow keys to. I think I have to use the knife on the zombie. Something shiny there. It's a key. You put the cage key in your pocket. Okay. Alright, so we got the cage key now. We got the ham. Now we just gotta get to the middle so we can give the ham to the guy. Alright, what else do we got? Still need idol, still need staff. Still need robes. So we still need basically all the stuff, but... Okay, this is the room where you can dump the books onto Scissor Man. This is actually funny because you could like hide like here or something. Very old magazine. A maternity magazine. Maternity magazine? Hmm. Hint, hint. Crevice seems to go quite deep. There's something shining deep in the crevice. Oh. Oh, I need something to reach in there. Okay. But yeah, you can smash Scissor Man in behind one of these bookcases. I think I need to check these shelves though, filled with various specialized books. Because I think the idol can be on one of these shelves, if I remember correctly. Or the staff. One of the two. Something can be on one of these shelves. Mysterious symbols. There's a paper inside that we must keep the demonic statue in a safe place. A tree within a forest, a person in a crowd, a statue among statues. Okay, maybe not. Light switch is broken. Okay. Door is locked. Okay, we still have gold key. Don't remember what that's for. Seems to be unused. Gotta check your hair. Don't know what this room is. Hmm. Okay, this is other side of crevice. Statue among statues, so we might be able to find... It's a dead crow. Some rats running around. There's a live crow in this cage. Okay. I will escape here too. Alright, so that will help us in the end. We got a record player. Scissorman's probably behind this. Not plugged in. I think Scissorman's behind this curtain. Nothing but junk in here. Yep. That's what I thought. Oh, that's a dead end. Great. Run past him while he's doing his animation. Okay, we did beat him. Let's see. Crow room. Guess we could try to go upstairs. I don't know. This should be... Oh, we can't put the board down while being chased. Good to know. Oh, that's not good. Can we jump? We can jump the gap, right? Yeah. Yep, that's what I thought. It's a row of similar statues. It's like the only section of the wall that's been repainted. Okay. Oh, I guess we need, like, paint thinner. Anyways, I was like, I remember you can jump the gap while you're being chased. And he takes a tumble. Okay. Nothing in here except we can move this, I remember. This is strange. Only that wall is painted in a different color. Move this out of the way. This is where we find our first secret information. If we can break through the wall, I guess. I think we gotta use this pipe, right? Cracks in the wall that might crumble. Yep. Another room behind the wall. Alright, let's go in there. I think there's a... Yeah, there's a lore bit. Hasn't been used in ages. It's really stuffy in here. Looks like a medical chart. Patients are babies. 2 newborn babies. Patient is Mary Barrows. I guess she's a member of the family here. Remember Mary Barrows? Remember what we called our teacher slash parent? The black leather bag. A name embroidered on the inside. Walter Simpson. Walter Simpson? Dad? Dun dun dun. And then finally... there's a piece of paper in its hand. It looks like a memo. (11/10/1986). Dr. Walter Simpson's notes. It has been 3 days since I was locked away. I don't think I will last much longer. Before my life ends, I have to record everything I know about the twins who will bring calamity to the world. I was called in to deliver Miss Barrows' baby. That's when she gave birth to them, the demonic children. My right hand was bitten off as they exited their mother's womb. Their bodies haven't fully developed, so they probably won't be able to live more than a few days. But if, as you read this, they happen to still be alive, please bring an end to their existence somehow. I'm certain that something horrible will happen if they remain alive. It's hard to breathe in here. The room seems to be losing its oxygen as I write this. The cradle under the star. That's where they sleep deeply. Jennifer. 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 Alright. There you go. So that is a bit of lore. Our father was a doctor who gave birth to the Barrow boys. little bit of... wait a second. We've only seen... Seems like one. Okay, that's a dead end. By the way, this is a hint. If you're wondering, like, oh, how do you get back across the gap? This is a hint. This, I'm pretty sure we can do this. Whee! Alright. Alright, so now we need to explore the top floor. We're still missing paint thinner. And then all the objects actually do the ritual stuff. I need to put this plank down so we can get back over there. Just lumber. Oh, interesting. I guess if you use the rope, you can't use the... Nope, don't use the stairs. Dang it. Alright. Okay, back up you go. But basically, there's certain items you need to progress, obviously. And Scissorman attempts to stop you from acquiring said items. Okay, we don't need to go in there. Ah, this room. We need to check the trash. It's empty. Is he gonna be hiding behind one of these things again? There are books on the shelf. Wonder who lit the fireplace. These books look difficult. Does the light come on in here? I don't remember. Nope. Didn't think so. I don't think any of the lights in the West Wing work. Is this the one with the doll? Nice. Ha! I got the achievement for destroying the ghostly doll. And I think it's because we came through this door. It's a big clown doll. This record player seems to be broken. It's a French doll. It's being hung from the ceiling. There's a key on it. Ritual key. Okay. What was that sound? Wait, I destroyed the doll. Leave me alone. Get out of here, doll. I guess that achievement's bugged. Okay. The heck? There we go. I was like, I know I have to dodge it. I thought I had maybe use something on it. Okay, leave, please. Thank you. So I got the achievement early. For some reason, it gave me the achievement just for walking into the room. But yeah, that's how you destroy the dolls. Get it to run into something. Okay, this is the other bathroom. Hello, cat. Is the cat still in there? Now, Scissorman should be in here, right? If we open this. Oh, it doesn't let us. Okay. I still think we messed up the ending by finding Laura. Gold key. Okay, gold key's for in here. I was like, I know we have to. Hi, Mary. You're safe now, Jennifer. Convenient name you have. What's wrong? You can come to me. Yep, that's a knife in your hand. No, thank you. Also, I believe now she's just gone. Yep. It's like a closet. Some clothes for women inside. Such a strange dress. You obtained a black robe. Okay, so there's the robe. We have the ritual key. Someone used this glass not long ago. Still some liquid in the glass. Ah. There's a silver key under the glass, yep. Silver key, which should go to the room downstairs. And then, I think Scissorman's in here, right? Some bottled drinks, no? I think Scissorman can pop out of this. Okay, silver key should go downstairs. So gold keys to this door, and then I think silver keys to that door. We still need something that allows us to get to the atrium. Not answering the phone. Actually, I might need to answer the phone now that I think about it. I don't know. We can always go back up there. Yeah, silver keys for this room. Okay, we can't. Oh, crap. Oh, he killed us because we were too close to the door. Dang it. Ugh. There's not much. I don't think we can do anything in the room. We need to go in that room for the staff because I think we have to knock the bookshelf over, and then the staff is behind it. Fortunately, he started chasing us right as we were going to that room. So. Can we use the chair on him? Oh, that's not good. There's nothing we can do in here. Come on. Oh, trip over scissors, man. That's fine. I swore we could hide somewhere. Oh, you can hide in the car? Is this actually a legitimate hiding spot? I don't think it works, right? Because he can see us in the glass, right? Like, he just stab us through the car windshield. Oh, apparently it is a hiding spot. I didn't realize that was a hiding spot. Okay, well. Good to know. Okay. Alright, so let's go back into that ritual room looking area. A lot of dust piled up. It's a regular chair. It's a notebook among the spell books. To bring time to a standstill, stop the big clock at the clock tower. Several types of chemicals on the table. Okay. Covered in a mural. Can't see the whole picture because of the shelf. Keep looking books about magic on the shelf. A lot of dust piled up. Looks like the wall is covered in a mural. Let's see the picture because of the shelf. I know we can move this shelf. Maybe we have to get Scissorman to come in there? Maybe that was a scripted thing to get him so we could knock over the shelf? Hmm. Okay. Maybe I'm a dingus. Because I'm pretty sure that's where we get the staff from. But again, maybe the staff is just somewhere else. The telephone wire has been cut. And then done. Okay. Trying to think. Why does the phone keep ringing if the telephone wire has been cut? This is the... Oh, we haven't been in here. This is the dress room. Yep. Okay, we're gonna test something. Can we use him to knock over the shelf in the silver key room? Oh. Okay. I did not hit G fast enough, apparently. Try that again. Okay, he can't bridge the gap, but now we can't go over there, I guess. That way. We can go from down here, obviously. thought you could answer the phone if you wait for it to, like, ring, but didn't want to go back up there. I wanted to go down here. Ugh. Alright. Problem is, we still need to get outside. We can't bridge that gap anymore, so yeah, so we have to go from the bottom. Could be stairs over here. Okay. We didn't go in this room. Does this actually have anything in it? Doesn't seem like it. Unless this mannequin has something other than Scissor Man. Let's go ahead and rest just in case it does have a Scissor Man interaction. All dressed up. They all look pretty. Okay, so they moved. There was a little... Okay, so there's nothing in the mannequin room. Uh, I think I have to crawl through that crevice. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try to crawl through that crevice again. Because I think what happens is you crawl through, it collapses, but then you use the door to get back in. Because we have to give the guy the ham. Not the right way. Okay. Because the door to the atrium is right there. But we have to get out there first. We have to be careful too, because one of our friends can drown in there when we're out there. We don't want them to do that. I think we technically have skipped that, but I'm not quite sure. Okay. Hmm. Sharp-edged stone. Oh, that's what... Okay, hold on. That's what it was. And I think that stone also will... Courtyard. Okay, they don't call it an atrium. That also will take the paint off the wall upstairs. Yeah, someone can die in this pool. We need to get to this shack because there should be someone in a cage in this shack. Oh, interesting. They're not. Hmm. I might have messed up then. Okay, this lets us go back again. We don't want to go back the pool direction because, again, I think someone can die if you do that. I don't remember what spawns the guy in the cage, because that's who you give the ham to. But he's required for the ending, if I remember correctly. Okay, we're gonna run until we see our rope. We've got to go up the rope, use the sharp stone to get the paint off the wall, if I remember correctly. Okay, we need a rest. Can we not use the rope? Oh, we gotta look at the gap first. Then we gotta... Then we gotta use the board. Then we can go across. And then I believe we can use the sharp edge stone. No? I guess we do need a paint thinner. Hmm. Man, it's been a long time. I don't remember everything. we go in here? Yep, that's where we freed the bird. This is the piano room. We didn't check the piano. Oh, piano works. Underneath the record player. Many music scores in here. Okay. There were chemicals on the desk, but it didn't let us... Oh, thank the Lord Jesus Christ. Yeah, Scissorman, do you know where we're supposed to be going? Tell me where I'm supposed to be going, Scissorman. I feel like I'm just like one item away or one interaction away. Probably gonna end up dying because I don't remember what these rooms were. I think I can use this bar on him. Dink! Get knocked out. Okay. Alright. Can't go that way. Um... Is it in the box in here? Did I already check this box? Okay, I can't. I just swore there's like a spot you can check. Paintings are stacked up. Is the paint thinner in here? There's like something that I need to check that... Dishes, okay. Is it the cat again, or is it... Wow. Rude, Scissorman. We just knocked you out. Are you gonna show up a second time? Not that way. The hell? Oh yeah, we can pull up the plank and he falls. Yeet. I forgot about that. When we come down here, I don't think he's even down here. Yeah. Anything in here? Hmm. Okay, I believe if we go this way, it should take us to the metal door, right? No, not that way. Hmm. Man. I think we're missing basically just like one item that triggers a whole bunch of items or one interaction. But I'm just trying to figure out what that might be. Are you in here now? No. I don't remember how to trigger the cage guy. Because I think he's required for the ending. And I don't want to go to the right because that'll get somebody killed. Maybe I have to knock out Scissorman inside of the building. I don't know, maybe we can. Hmm. What am I missing? I feel like we've checked everything, man. There's like probably a box or something in one of these rooms that I forgot to check. Or a sink, apparently. Okay, there's an achievement for doing that. That's interesting. Not what I was. There's something in the parrot cage? Okay, yeah, that's the mirror grab. There's something in the parrot cage, is that what it is? It's empty inside, okay. Just like me. No, okay. Hmm. Then here? Bunch of junk. Okay. Scissorman's probably behind this curtain again. Hasn't been used in a while. Okay. Why don't we explore the second floor here? This is probably where we're missing stuff, is the second floor on this side. But I could have swore if you go to the second floor over here, someone dies. That's why I was avoiding it. So, like, if I go over here, Scissorman will crash through the ceiling, right? Yeah. So I'll do that, and then if I come back down, he'll kill somebody. Which is not what we want. Because I think he kills Anne if we do that. There's no other... Oh, there is a door over here. It's locked, yeah. And then if we go back here, he'll crash through, like, the stained glass window with Anne through the table, right? Oh, maybe not. Okay. So we can try the TV, but the TV doesn't do anything. I think it's just a scary interaction. Certain painting of a face. Seems to be broken, yeah. Could have swore we have to knock that shelf over in the Silver Key, because we didn't get anything from the Silver Key room. And we can't answer the phone, even though I thought you had to answer the phone. Like, I think you can... Okay. think this is a dead end. Oh, no. Oh. I didn't realize that was going to be a struggle thing. I didn't realize, yeah. That was on me. I didn't realize that was going to be a struggle thing. I thought she just climbed over it. That was my fault. I was like, I know there's a way to get back there. Wait, it won't let me do it this time. That's weird. It won't let me do it this time. Why wouldn't it let me jump up there this time? Hmm. Oh, there we go. You have to click on the other side of it. There we go. Cough, cough, yeah. I was like, get out of the pesticide room, please. Guess I need to check. That room had rope and pesticide in it, so I don't know if there's anything else to find in this room. Dishes in there. Okay, I guess not. Man, trying to figure out what item we're missing. Thought you could use the sharp rock to take the paint off the walls, but... What's this? It's filled with trash, yeah. Okay. I can't use that. Man, I might have to look this up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Jesus. Um, okay. There's something we need to check for, apparently, that I forgot. That we will need. Need to go back to the bedroom. I knew there was something in here that I potentially was missing. Because usually they put in like enemies and oh, not here. That's the bathroom. They put enemies in rooms where there's useful items, or they tend to put enemies in rooms where there's useful items. So down here is an interaction. Small perfume bottle. This is the same perfume used by Miss Mary. Same perfume. Okay, so we need that. Okay. Do virtual key. Yep. Okay, did that. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Got it. I again, it's one of those that like this game is a little cryptic. So I was right about one thing. It's just I guess I didn't interact with it enough. So we got to go back to the library. Gotta gotta remember where that library was. I want to say it was on the second floor. Oh, nope, here it is. Okay. I've got to keep interacting with these until it gives us... It's this shelf? I take chocolate cake from the refrigerator. Okay, so we're supposed to interact with all the bookshelves until they give you a hint about it. I think it says it's statue among statues. A tree within a forest, a person within a crowd, a statue among statues. Okay. I think that's the hint that we're supposed to get. Okay. Alright. Do. Apparently we were supposed to release the rats from the cages too. I didn't realize we were supposed to release the rats. That's interesting. I know you're supposed to release the crows, but not the rats. Oh, we never went into this. You gotta be kidding me, dude. That is so annoying. I did not realize we did not go in. This is the room that we needed. Because I believe the cane should be in here. There's a hole in the bottom. Hole the floor goes very deep. Oh, that's where we'll put the cane when we have it. I did not realize we had not been in this room. It's a dead crow. It's missing its head. That's crazy that we did not even find the ritual room. That's insane to me. We can move. Okay, we can't do this yet. We don't have the cane. I did not realize we haven't been in here. So we went to the library, skipped the ritual door. What's this room? Oh, and then we found this room. That's funny. Okay. Okay. Man. Sometimes you miss the important things. Okay. What is this room? Alright. Free the rats, apparently. I don't know why we need to free the rats. What is going on right now? Oh, great. Dude, I was just hanging out here. Oh, there's probably something in these cages that I'm missing. I hope I trip over him. That's hilarious. Yeah. Sucks. The rats ran off. Okay. It's empty. It's empty. Okay. Wow. Didn't even give me a chance to move before he just stabbed me in the back. Man, these runs are scuffed. I don't even know if I can hide in here. Okay. um... Oh, that's not it. That's bad. That's very, very bad. Oh, he just stabs you if you're kneeling. That's interesting. Good to know. Okay. Trip over him. Fine. Still nothing there. Okay. Cricket Scissor Man. Yeah, I know, right? Like, okay. So I think I still missed something. Um, it's saying we should have the statue by now, but I don't have the statue. It says the statue among statues. So I guess the statue is supposed to be in one of the statues. I guess I missed it. Okay. I could have swore... Hold on. Statue among statues. So I'm guessing the demonic statue is with one of the other statues. But I don't even know how you check that. Do I just, like, check every statue? I don't even know how that works. Is there just one of them that's different? Because basically what we have to do is we have to put the statue on the altar, and that'll give us access to the bottom. Because either you get the demonic statue or you get the cane slash staff, and it lets you get down to the area. Okay, statue among statues. Okay, so I guess we'll just check every statue. Okay, none of these statues seem to have anything. Go ahead and rest, I guess. So none of these statues have an interaction, it looks like. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for, to be honest. A row of similar statues. Are we looking for the one that's not similar? Oh, this one has an interaction. Okay, so the statue's here. Ah. Small statue hidden by the other statue. It's cold. The base of the statue has cross-shaped piece. Okay, so we could have done this a lot earlier. That's what I was missing. Like I said, we were like one interaction away, but it's fine. We still wouldn't have had the perfume. I would have had to go back to the place to get the perfume. Unfortunately, I think we won't get the perfect ending because we saw Laura dead in the shower. Unfortunately. So... Okay. Okay, so the middle door that we completely forgot to check is the one. So again, there's two items that you can do to trigger this. The cane goes in here. If you get the cane, and the statue goes in here. We got the statue. Now, the statue, it's a good thing that we got the statue, actually, because this statue is in the second game, the Clock Tower 2 that we'll be playing. So that is connected to the second game. It's a different statue, I think. Slightly different statue, but... Oh, yeah. Oh no, a black robe. Walking by. Wonder who that is. Can we not put this on yet? There's something there. I don't remember how you equip stuff. There we go. You gotta do that. And then you also got to do... So this is actually a trick. You have to do... Very familiar with this scent. Smells like perfume Mary wears. And then you do that. And you can walk by and... Interesting. Mary's perfume. I wonder why that is. Lottie! Lottie! Lottie, you're still alive. Jennifer. Go to the clock tower. The switches. Lottie? Please, don't leave me alone. So I think technically we've saved 2 of our friends. I don't remember how we even get to the clock tower. Oh, it's over here. I was like, I think there's a different path. It's very hard to see. Ah. Let me go this way. And are you ready for the fun reveal, or one of the fun reveals of this game? Time to meet the other Barrow brother. Surprise! Better jump in that water, Jennifer. Go. Come on, Jennifer. You got this. And you'll never guess how we take care of him. Who put this gas tank here? Well, that brother's taken care of. However, inside of that brother was another brother. No response. It's an elevator. Seems like the elevator isn't working. No response. Did I mess this up? It says elevator power source. You turned on the switch. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I tried to do that earlier and it didn't work, but... Alright, now... Now the elevator should work. Going up. Yeah, let's use a elevator while there's a earthquake going. By the way, if you try to use this elevator ahead of time, I believe it kills you. Who's there? Miss Mary? Jennifer. You're such a bad girl. How dare you? Killed my little boy. Oh, I did not hit the button fast enough. It's a weird button, like it's G to fight back. So I have to like move my hand over. It's very strange. I think this would probably be better with a controller and just use the mouse to click on things, but it's very strange. You can also rebind, I'm sure, but I wonder if you can click to fight back. Actually, now that I think about it, that probably would make sense. I'm just gonna use G though. You can run past her. The reveal is that Mary Barrows... Bobby, that girl killed Dan, go get her. Go to the ladder, Jennifer. It's getting windy. Oh, bye, Mary. Turn my mouse back. The levers, which is what Lottie told us, which starts the clock tower. Roll credits. Oh, it doesn't play the noise? Basically, I think what it starts is it starts the chiming of the there it is. you hear the bells of the clock tower. He doesn't like the sounds of the clock tower, and it causes him to freak out and fall off. Oh, interesting. We got this ending. We got like the solo survivor ending. I don't know what ending that is. I think that's like C. But we didn't see any of our friends die. Oh, we probably didn't get any of the information though. That's probably what I missed out on. Let's see. I guess. Huh. We'll have to see what ending we got. I don't know what ending that is. Because usually what happens is you scare Bobby with the bells, and then Mary comes up, and the birds attack her, and then she falls off. That's normally what happens. I don't know what ending this is. I'm very confused what ending this is. Huh, we'll have to see. But anyways, that's Clock Tower. So basically, if you didn't catch what happened, story-wise, Jennifer and the other orphans are brought to the Barrows Manor by Miss Mary. And what's happening is, I think essentially Miss Mary is sacrificing kids to keep her own children, Mary Barrows, keep her own children, Bobby and Dan Barrows, alive. They are misshapen because of like dark demonic ritual magic. We saw Dan, the big like blob meat baby thing, down in the basement, and we saw Bobby, which is Scissor Man. Now Bobby apparently is a part of Dan. We saw him kind of form out of Dan. So they're kind of like one through demonic magic. So Mary basically sacrifices children to keep her own children alive. She actually trapped Jennifer's dad in the house to not basically spill word about what happened in the Barrows Manor, which is, of course, what ended up orphaning Jennifer in the first place. So, and the demonic idol, that will not be the first time in this series playthrough we will see the demonic idol. It will play a part, I believe, in the first 3 games. I don't know about Clock Tower 3, but I do know it. Okay, that is ending C. Interesting. I'm wondering what we did. It's probably because Laura died. I would say it's probably because Laura died that we got ending C. I think that's what we got last time as well. But what's interesting is the ending, like, as far as I know, the ending sequence there probably looks like very similar to what most of the endings will look like. But there are multiple endings to this game. I think there's like A through H, or S through H actually. So, and you can see those here. You can get all of the endings. You can just keep playing. Some of them are very easy. Some of them you do basically the exact same thing. One of them is literally just... Actually, I could probably just show it off. I showed this off last time we played. We'll go quick start. One of the endings you get simply by doing this. You run to the left. You keep running left. You ignore everything the game has in store for you. Okay, interesting. So this is a sequence, I think this is where he kills Anne. This is what I was trying to avoid in the other one. Yeah, he kills Anne right here. Okay, we were too close to the door. Okay, well. That is unfortunate. Let's try that again. Okay. Basically what I'm trying to do is... Okay, I think this is the same setup we had last time. Yeah, it looks like it. So, basically the ending that you can get very, very quickly is the car ending. Oh, interesting. I wonder if it's doing this because I'm not checking the doors. I think it's doing this because I'm not checking the doors. I need to, like, run into him. Okay, that's interesting. I can't fight him. Alright, so I think I need to check a door first. Very strange. Completely dark outside. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen the window do that before. Okay, do we have to, like, go into a room first? Usually you could just run straight to the car, I thought. The light is off. Wonder where the switch is. Okay, so that's the drip in the bathroom. Which tells us that Laura's in the bathroom. I think we have to avoid that. Interesting. I'm very curious what's going on. I wonder if it's because I'm doing quick start. Hold on. I wonder if it's because I'm doing quick start. I wonder if quick start starts this in a weird way. Because usually you could just run straight to the car. I wanted to show this off because it's really not that long, but usually you could just go straight to the car. Oh, I forgot there's an actual rewind button. It's called Clock Tower Rewind, after all. Yeah, I think because we saw Laura in the bathroom, we didn't get the full ending, but maybe we'll do a day where we do a bunch of like Clock Tower 1 endings. Because they're not that difficult to get. It's basically just whether you get the statue or Kane, and whether you see your friends die or not. And then, like I said, some of the endings are just very, very quick. And I think these cutscenes that you're seeing here, I don't believe these were in the Super Nintendo version. I think these were the ones that were added for the First Fear, which is the PlayStation 1, basically like update, essentially, of this version of the game. Oh, she's like, I'm gonna go say hello to the owner of the house. It's like, what do you do? Talk to a mirror? Like, what? Okay. Try this again. I'm just trying to show off the car. The car ending. It's very quick. I think we talked to Lottie twice. And we get that. We go this way. Then we hear a scream. And from the main hall, it forces us to go back. The lights are out. This is where the quick start starts. But for some reason, it's been forcing the and death, which it didn't do to us in our run. Maybe it's because I went into the bathroom? Maybe if I go in and leave? No, see, that's... Hold on. I'm very curious. What does this actually tell you about this bathroom? Because I think if you go in... Oh, that's how you avoid it. Okay. I was wondering. Because if you look in here, Laura dies. That's what it was. Okay, so... perfume, Kate. Oh no, okay. Interesting. So you do have to... Why did I get the... Okay. That's very strange. It's saying you do have to encounter Scissor Man there. Maybe it's because I examined Laura afterwards? Huh. Huh. Sorry, we're gonna show off the car thing here in a second. I'm just very curious why I got the... I think it's because I looked at Laura afterwards. But no, because it shows... It forces you to look at Laura for the Scissor Man thing. Very curious what I did wrong to not get... Okay. Parrot. Yes, we do the parrot. And we do the bed. Let me do this. That's fair. We gotta do this because this is how we unlock this hiding spot anyways. Oop. We go here. And then we have to go here. Go here. And you have to go here. Yeah, see, I did all this right. I'm gonna have to look up how we get the different endings, because this is very strange. Because you see Laura here. Laura? Like, she doesn't look dead, she looks tied up. And then this is where you get Scissor Man. For the first time, which we now know is Bobby Barrows. Go in here, and you hide under the bed. And see, by doing this, it stops him from killing Anne. Because if you don't do this, he kills Anne, right? As you saw. Very strange. I don't know. Like I said, maybe we'll spend a day and get all the endings or whatever. There is an achievement to get all the endings in the ending list, and it does keep track of them as you get them each playthrough. I think it has something to do with the phone. It's probably that. I don't know. Like I said, because I think for the best ending, you have to get, like, there's like 2 or 3 pieces of information that you have to get before you get to the end. And I thought it had to do something with the guy in the cage. But anyways, the ending we're trying to get is the car ending, which I showed off last time, but for the people that weren't here 2 years ago, we'll show this off. But for the car ending, you just come over here to the car. You go to this box over here. The car key is always in this box, as far as I know. You go to the car key in your inventory. You use the car key with the car. It goes, but my friends, I might be able to escape with this car. But what about the other girls? And then you go, don't care, use the key. You do it again. What should I do? Just do it. Just use the key, get out of there. It starts the car. You barrel on out of there, and you escape. And that is an ending to the game. However, as you may expect, it does come with a caveat. There's a Bobby Barrows on the back seat. Anyways, that is rank ending H. It's the quickest one to get. You basically just keep going left. I'm not sure why he kept killing us automatically after the Anne kill, but I don't know. I haven't played it enough to know all the little secrets, but yeah, that's the quickest one to get. Oh, I didn't even save. I didn't even know you could save. Oh well. But that is going to do it for Clock Tower Rewind. Now, we are going to probably call it there for the YouTube stream. However, the Twitch stream will be continuing with the next chapter of the Labyrinthine story. So if you'd like to see that, you can head over here to our Twitch channel. Now, we don't stream on Saturdays, so we will be back tonight with, we're going to be spinning the wheel for Friends Favorite Retro, so if you're watching this over on YouTube, we will be back tonight. One of these 3 games will be selected at random because of a wheel. Whatever it is, we will be starting a playthrough of that. As you can see, we have WB Day of Reckoning, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, or Shenmue on the Dreamcast. They will be played on the original hardware you see next to them. That will be tonight. That will be both on YouTube and Twitch. But yeah, so that'll be tonight. But we don't stream on Saturdays. We'll be back on Sunday afternoon, hopefully, fingers crossed, with more Clock Tower. We have finished Rewind. Like I said, we might spend a day getting some other endings. I think we already got ending C before, but we will be moving on to Clock Tower 2. Yes, you see it right there on PlayStation. We got the false finish in this because I interacted with a single item. Yes, you heard that correctly. A single item I was not supposed to interact with, which locked us out of actually finishing the game. We will not be interacting with that single item. I know what item it is. We will not be interacting with it. We will try to finish this game. This is the game that kind of stopped our playthrough 2 years ago, it seems. So we're going to finish this game. Once we get done with this one, we will be moving on to the actual sequel to the game that you just saw, which is Clock Tower PS1. So this will be after Clock Tower 2. And then finally, we will have Clock Tower 3 on the PS2. So if you want to see us continue this playthrough, the best way to do that, if you're over there on YouTube, is to subscribe. Also, don't forget to like and comment. Also, if there's a retro horror game that you would like us to see, make sure you leave us a comment and be like, hey, have you played this game? Or, hey, do you know about this game? Leave us a comment. We play a lot of retro stuff, a lot of horror stuff. Leave us a comment about what you would like us to play or what you'd like to see. Also, check out our playlists and stuff. There is a ton of stuff. I've been doing this for over 5 years now, so we might have played something that you would like to see. We've done Haunting Ground. We've done Rule of Rose. We've done all good endings for all the Silent Hill games, including the new one, Silent Hill F. We've done all the Fatal Frames. We've done a good bit of the Resident Evil games. So tons of retro horror stuff, as well as some modern horror stuff. So thank you so much for checking us out. Remember to take care of yourself mentally and physically. Remember to stay hydrated. And we'll see you later tonight for Friends Favorite Retro. Have a good one, YouTube. Bye-bye. All right, hang out with us, Twitch. I'll get everything set up for Labyrinthine, and we'll check out Chapter 2 of the story. I just got to get all the YouTube stuff turned off. All right, that's YouTube.